Here we are, we're going live. It's about 1:10 roughly on Tuesday afternoon here on the east coast of Australia, for anyone who ever wonders where I am. And right now you're looking out my front window. And I'm looking out my front window while I wait for the first people to come on and join us. So pop along. Hey there, Michelle. How are you? Are you working today or are you on a break right now? Either way, nice to see you. And hey, nice to see you there. It's a beautiful day, as you can see out my window. Absolutely gorgeous today. So it's cold starts, but beautiful days right now, and I do like this kind of winter weather. It's really, really pretty. Oh, you finish work. So do you start really early? Is that why you get to finish early? How does that work? Okay, I'm going to pop this screen around so you can see me. Hey. All right, let me try and have this so that you can see my face on the screen. And I'm going to be just going through my new pre-order box that just arrived, so that's a bit exciting. And I'll go through what's in this box with you. So I already had a couple of things. You may have seen I've posted a couple of Christmas cards. Hey girls, nice to see people arriving. So I've already shown a couple of sets that I bought early, as soon as I was allowed to, and then when I got paid, then I put in my big order, and my big order has now arrived in the box, and so I'm going to go through that today. I haven't even been through the box myself yet. I've opened it just to make sure it was the right box, but other than that, I actually don't know. So it's all down. Let me just switch the screen around. It's all down in here. See that? So that is indeed my pre-order. So let's make sure that you guys can see it. Making sure that you can see into the box okay, yeah, as I pull things out. So if I'm going to try and keep an eye on the screen and see if people are asking questions or anything like that. Oh, you start at 7? That's an early start, especially on these cold mornings. Hey, all the way from New Zealand. Good morning. Nice to see you, Janice. I hope everything's going along okay over there. I'm going to take out the air bubbles, and then we get to see what's inside. I'll deal with those later. I didn't order a heap of stamp sets in this pre-order, but I have got quite a bit of paper and ribbon and other embellishments, bits and pieces. So shall we start? This is the catalogue that I'm talking about. This one goes live to customers August 4th, so still a couple of weeks away. But I've got this box early because demonstrators are allowed to order early. That's one of the perks of being a demonstrator. You can get all your box of goodies as soon as you're able to order them, and we usually get about a month to order the month before it goes live to customers. So that gives us time to play, to come up with some samples and some ideas, get some inspiration, and then by that time we've got a whole bunch of things ready to go when the catalogue actually goes live. So it's got some lovely samples on the front there, so I'm hoping that that everyone's going to find lots in here to get inspired by. I love all these little trees. These are dies, these trees on the front. I can't remember if I ordered those or not. It's been a week and a half since I put this order in, so let's see what we have. Let's start. Okay, so I got this set. Where is it? Bring it down this way. This set's called Festive Post, and I got it because it matches our postage punch stamp, which is in the annual catalogue, and I have that. So I thought, well, that's going to give me lots of things I can do with that postage punch stamp, and I already have a few ideas for this one. I think it'll be fun. I love the deer. I think that's super cute. I like the car with the tree on top, and I actually really like these stripes, these candy stripes. I think I can do lots with those as well. So that's to go with my postage punch stamp. So put those aside. Let's see, what else have I got? Okay, this is part of a suite. Now, I didn't get the whole suite. I may come back and get some more bits and pieces later. It's called Wrapped in Christmas, and it goes with, there's dies, and there's also there's also a coffee cup holder and a whole bunch of other things that goes really beautifully with this set. But I wanted a nice Christmas word set, so this one to me has lots of words that I can use for my Christmas cards. It's always good to have a set with just lots of sentiments. So how many? There's 10 stamps in there. It's a rubber stamp set, whereas this one is a photopolymer stamp set. So the Festive Post one is actually acrylic set, and this one is a rubber set. So I like to have both. Do you guys have a favorite? Do you prefer rubber or do you prefer photopolymer? I know some people are usually in one camp or the other. I'll put that one aside for a bit. What else have I got? This is a set that I just loved as soon as I saw the catalogue. It's called Life is Beautiful, and it's got this beautiful tree that you can decorate with leaves or dots or little snowflakes, a couple of beautiful words, and even a little hanging birdhouse. I love this kind of set where I can do things with. This one to me can be used for Christmas. I mean, you could put little snowflakes on it or little dots and make it really Christmassy and glittery, but you could also use it any time of year. Now this is one of the $1 million sets. So when I say $1 million sets, what that means is when a demonstrator sells $1 million worth of product, roughly dollars, then they get to design their own set. And this one was designed by, I believe, Leanne Greff, if I'm not mistaken. So she's in the US, and I just thought that was a beautiful set. I've really liked all the sets that have been designed by the $1 Million Achievers. I'll have to plan mine one day, right? I'm more than halfway. How about that? I am more than halfway. So I'm working on it, but it might take me a few more years yet. That's okay. All right, what else have we got here? Let's look at something that's not... Okay, well, I'll put those aside as well. This is a Memories and More set called Wonder of the Season. I'm a sucker for the Memories and More cards because I think not only do they make quick and easy Christmas cards, but I can use them in my scrapbooking as well. So this one's got, true to Christmas kind of style, it's got some stickers that you could use in a scrapbook if you were doing it page by page, or you could create an advent calendar with these. They've got the stickers. We actually do you remember last year we had an advent calendar that was a heavy cardboard that was in our catalogue last year. That's back again, and I was thinking these would look fantastic if you weren't I mean, it already does have letters in it, but if you wanted gold lettering, those would work really, really nicely with that. So as always, there's some 3" by 4" cards, and there's also 4" by 6" cards. It's actually really a big set, this one. I really, really love all the cards. But see, I would use these on Christmas cards as well as in a scrapbook. Next door neighbours decided to use their chainsaw, so I hope that's not too distracting for everybody. And there's also some stickers here, which could be used on cards once again, or in a scrapbook. Gold and white. Very pretty. And then lots and lots and lots of 4 by 6" cards. So I won't go through them all, but you kind of get an idea. And some of these have got beautiful gold foil detail on them as well. So it's looks like it's cherry cobbler, and then maybe real red as well. And mint macaron, shaded spruce, gold, of course. There's more stickers. Look at these. And they're cardstock weight stickers, so they're really heavy duty. I love this set. I think that's going to be great for doing all kinds of things with. I might even see if I can design a class with it because it's just so nice. That would actually be a good idea, I think. If anyone would be interested, let me know. Alright, what else have we got in here? We've got some ribbon. I loved this green ribbon. I had to have it. It's in a combo pack. It's called the Wonder of the Season Ribbon Combo Pack. So actually this pack matches that Memories and More cards that I just opened. And you can see it's got, can you see the, oh, let me see if I can, it's got like this beautiful crisscross design in the print, in the weave of the ribbon. And then there's also some gorgeous gold corded ribbon. Looks beautiful. These are stunning, and they'll be beautiful on boxes, on cards. Really, really love them. And we have a fair smattering of red and green like we do in every Christmas catalogue, but there's lots of other colour choices as well. And I do really love this dark green. I'm wondering, I'll have to have a look at my catalogue and see. I think it's shaded spruce again, because that's the darker green, so I think that's what it is. Well, we've got a couple of punches. Now, do you remember in the catalogue we have the new lovely labels picker punch, which has got those rounded ends? This one is like a banner punch, but it does those same 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch and 1 inch banners. So this is going to do both your inverted banner and the other way, whatever that one is. So yeah, a banner and an inverted banner. There you go. And I think that's going to be a really useful set. I can see it being used a lot on my Christmas cards, so I'm excited about that punch. And then we also had this tag punch, and I decided, it's called the Essential Tag Punch. I decided this is going to be really great for doing like folded tags. So I can't wait to use it for that. I think it'll be very, very handy. And I could also put, remember before when we were looking, I think some of these, even though they're not designed to go on, some of these, like this deer, will look great on here, and some of them, they'll fit nicely on that postage stamp punch, but they'll also look great in my tag punch. So I didn't get the matching set that goes with this. I may get that later, but for now I thought I could use it with the Festive Post set. When I go through a catalogue, I'm looking to see what can I use, what can I play around with, and also what do my customers like, you know, what's going to work really well for them. Here's a paper pack. This one's called 'Tis the Season. It's a 6x6 pack. Oh, I'm sorry about the whippersnippering next door. If that gets too noisy, I can stop it. You guys tell me if it gets too noisy. So I'm just looking here. What was that, Janice? Oh, hi Linda, how you doing? Yes, I like both kinds of stamps as well. I think I prefer the rubber because you do get more detail with the rubber. I still think they stamp better, but I like the flexibility of the photopolymer and being able to see where I'm stamping. So they're both good depending on what you need them for. So this is like a garden green cherry cobbler. Actually, I'm wondering if it's cherry cobbler or Merry Merlot. Yeah, it's cherry cobbler. I was right the first time. Basic black, cherry cobbler, garden green, real red, shaded spruce, and whisper. Sorry about that. I had a phone call come through and I just had to decline it. So I'm sorry, whoever you are that was trying to call me. I hope they leave a message. I love these kind of all over patterns. That's really pretty. They'll be fantastic on cards. How nice are these? Look at that. Okay, so some really nice looking papers in there. I did get a few papers. I always like to have lots of paper for Christmas, because if you're making lots of Christmas cards, DSP, Designer Series paper, is one of the fastest ways to go about making your cards. Ooh, now this is an embossing folder that I had to have. This is gorgeous. It actually does. It's called Evergreen Forest, and it really does, embosses into your paper a beautiful forest pine tree design. I just thought that was absolutely beautiful, and I can see lots and lots of potential for this. So how nice, hey? All right, let's have a look. Can you see it? Let's see if you can see the design. So, you know, you've got some trees that look like they're more in the foreground, and some that are definitely off there in the background. I think that's beautiful. We should be able to have a lot of fun with that. Definitely be using that in my classes. Whether they be online classes or in real, who knows what's going to happen at this point, hey? Okay, I'm going to put this one and this one together because they belong together. And that one too. Well, these are very nice. These are gold envelopes and cards. So, and if you can see, they're actually glittery gold. Can you see? They're all shiny. I'm not going to open the pack right now. And then the actual cards are like very vanilla with a beautiful gold embossed edge around the front of the cards. These are beautiful, and then you could decorate them however you like. So if you're looking for quick and easy but really special, I love a gold envelope. I think they're beautiful. So put those to one side. Now, these are part of the Snowflake set, I believe, as well. These are adhesive-backed snowflakes. I mean, you can't go wrong with adhesive-backed snowflakes. A lot of my customers say, well, we don't do snowflakes in Australia. I can't help myself, guys. I think snowflakes are so pretty. I don't care if we have them or not. I'm going to use them anyway. Nobody can tell me I can't. Can you see the different colours in these? They're very pretty. So some are more pink and some are more blue, purple, green, yellow. All these different colours. Just so pretty. And they're adhesive. Woohoo! So you don't have to find a glue dot. You just stick them on. We like that. Alright. Put them back in the bag. Little treat boxes. Now I didn't buy the matching stamp set yet, although I will probably come back and get it, but I'll just quickly show you this. These are quite small, but they make these great little boxes, and I was thinking these would be great for a class, like a specialty class down the track. I think they're super cute. Let's see, here they are. You can see. So the box has like this higher side, it's shorter sides, and then at the front and the back you've got this scalloped top on it, and then you can attach a little ring if it was like for a wedding or an engagement. There's even a spider, the cute little spider that I guess if you were a Halloween person you could use it for that, and you could use him on your cards too. There's some little Christmas decorations and some more decorations. Really, really pretty. I think this is a Santa hat. I am not sure. I need to check. I'm pretty certain that that's what that is. I'll find out. And that would be to match the stamp set that goes with it, which is why I will probably get the stamp set at some point. I just haven't got it yet because I just wanted the box first to see how big it was and to see what shape it is. Very, very cute. I was really, yeah, I think classes for those things. Let's look at a couple of the embellished. These are nice. These are called Wonderful Gems, and they're kind of frosted gold and red frosted adhesive gems. Really, really pretty. Yep, there's 100 of them in the pack, some large and some small. Very, very nice. They'll go cute in all sorts of things. Ooh, okay. I had to have this because I can see a lot of potential for this, and wait to see what I'm going to do with these. Even I'm interested to see what I'm going to do with them, but my mind is already ticking over what I might be able to do. This is a pack of, it's called Festive Felt. So actual felt sheets. And so you could cut or punch these perhaps. I need to see how they go through a punch. Definitely I could put them through the Big Shot. And the colours are Real Red, Early Espresso, White, and Just Jade, the new green. Nice, huh? So I've got some plans for those. Ah, silly time to whippersnipper. Okay, let me have a quick look at my screen and see if I've missed anything that anybody... Hi there, Anne. Hey, Fiona in New Zealand. How you doing? Hi, Diane. Nice to see you there. So it's sort of nice to see some of the things that are in the catalogue, to see them in real life is always different. And sometimes what I think is going to be nice, or something I don't pay any attention to, when I see it in real life I go, oh my goodness, that is beautiful. So let's look at some paper, shall we? This is one of the paper packs. It's called Autumn something. There you go, Gilded Autumn Specialty Designer Series paper. I always buy all the specialty papers in every catalogue, because if they are specialty, that means there's something super special about them that you can't see just by looking at a catalogue. So this is a good example. So it's got this beautiful gold foil design through it on one side, and the other side it's kind of the autumn leaves. See that there? There's 2 sheets of each, little acorns and oak leaves. And on the back, sort of like a smaller design. Then we've got, oh, look at those. That's beautiful. I'll have to check the colours in this. Don't forget the colours are listed in the catalogue on the paper page, but also on the back of the papers when you get them. They're always there. So this is copper and gold together, which is really pretty. Stripes on the back. Oh, I like this one. This might be my favourite, I think. It's copper leaves on a mint macaron background. That's just beautiful. Can you see them? Just stunning. And pumpkins. and goods. I don't even know if that's how you're supposed to say it, but those ones are gold. And I think the background is Cajun Craze. Oh, that's nice. It's like splatter on the back there. Can you see it? It's just plain. It's not glitter, but it's like a splatter design. You could make your own splatter design, but it would take a lot longer than picking up a piece of designer series paper. Might be more fun though. Alright, close that up. And the colours in there are Cajun Craze, Crumb Cake, Early Espresso, Mint Macaron, and Very Vanilla. I like a paper pack with a very vanilla base because a lot of our papers seem to have a white base, which means I'm always reaching for my Whisper White thick cardstock to use as a base with them. But sometimes it's nice to actually have vanilla for a change, and I think vanilla is a little softer. I'll put that over here. Oh, I'm coming back to this one. Oh, okay. I had to have this paper. This is from the Trimming the Town suite. You may have seen I posted this the other night, this card. Here it is. This card that uses the new, what's it called? The dies are called Coming Home. And I believe that the stamp set, I'll double check, but I think it's called Trimming the Town. Anyway, the whole suite is called Trimming the Town. And this is the matching DSP. So in the past here with this card I just sort of painted a sky behind them, but I think it'd be really fun to use like the mountains as a background behind the houses, and you've got all these great little scenes in here, so I had to have these. The colours are Early Espresso, Misty Moonlight, Old Olive, Pool Party, Poppy Parade, and Whisper White. Alright, let's have a look. Let's open it up. Alright, so one side we've got that scene and the other side we've got our small design. You'll notice they do this a lot where they'll have like a small pattern on one side and a larger, bolder design on the other. That's quite normal for them to do that. It makes them easy to use. Little houses. What is it about houses? I just have this thing about little houses. I think they look fantastic. And on the back you've got like the Misty Moonlight with little snowflake design. That'd be great for a sky as well. In fact, in the catalogue I noticed one of the samples has that Misty Moonlight with snowflakes as their sky behind their houses. That looks cute. I feel this paper with all these people all over it, we should be playing Where's Wally? Is it Where's Wally? Some places I think they have Where's Waldo. And funnily enough, one of the guys here is wearing a red and white stripy shirt, except he's everywhere. So it wouldn't be nearly as entertaining as trying to find one. It does remind me of Where's Wally? Little trees, stripes on the back, dots. Well, I always like dots, red and white dots. That's fantastic. I'll be able to use those in lots of ways. Little wreaths. And on the back, oh, now this makes a very usable paper. Look at this, lots and lots of words. Can you see them? You could chop those up and use them individually. So it's in all different languages. So we've got Deck the Halls and Season of Cheer and Be Merry Noel. So we've got lots and lots of them in English, but then we've also got the French, we've got the German. Looks like we have maybe, yeah, lots and lots of stuff in there. So you could do lots with those, chop them up if you wanted to and use them on your cards, or you could use them as a background. They're good fun. And the last one in here that I didn't get to yet is just big bold houses with a blue Misty Moonlight stripe on the back. So that's really, really cute. Aren't they great? Now, this suite, if you're buying the stamp set that goes with this suite, it's a fundraiser set. I haven't heard yet which charity they're donating to, but I know that they are fostering or infertility charities. So we're still waiting to find out here in Australia which charity they will be supporting, but that's kind of interesting. The sale of some money from the sale of every single stamp set, that Trimming the Town set, will go to charity. So that's very cool. I love it when my hobby and my obsession leads me to also raise money for a good cause. Well, that's my big list of all the things I purchased, and it goes over, no, not one, but 2 pages. So that's just too many things. That's okay. This is how I entertain myself, and hopefully some of you as well. Ooh, here's something that I have lots of ideas for. I think it's 2 sheets. Yeah, 2 sheets of Da-da-da. Red velvet paper. It feels beautiful. How nice is that? Oh, that's really sweet. So yeah, 2 12 by 12 sheets of red velvet, which I cannot wait to use on cards. I think it'll cut really nicely with the Big Shot, or sorry, with the new machine. Our Big Shot is no more. My Big Shot is almost completely gone. It's not even cutting properly anymore. I cannot wait for the new machine. Demonstrators can get the new machine in August, from the 4th of August. So if you're a demonstrator, you can get it then. Or if you're a customer, you'll be able to get it in September. So it's not long now. And that's the bigger machine, the standard machine. The mini one is coming later in the year. But here's a tip, here's an idea. If you are not a demonstrator, but you would like to actually order the standard cut and emboss machine as part of your demonstrator kit, means you'll get it for a cheaper price, and you'll be able to get also maybe even throw in a couple of other things like maybe an embossing folder or some paper or some other bits and pieces as well, and get it for only $169, which is the price of the demonstrator kit. So you can actually get, from the 4th of August, you can get the new machine in your demonstrator kit. So if you would like to get information about that, just let me know. Just tell me please, because that would be a great way to go about getting your new machine early, and also save some money, and also get yourself a discount on every order after that. So there's a cool thing. Alright, this here is poinsettia paper. It's called Poinsettia Place, and it is quite pretty. It's not a specialty paper, it's just a regular, just a regular paper. So we've got our poinsettias on one side and our smaller little pine cones there on the reverse. And you can see there's different, that's some bigger poinsettias and some leaves on the back. Then we have some berries. That would be really nice as a background for a card, or some wood grain. These are nice. Does anyone need to know the colours? Oh, that is really pretty. Look at that. Isn't that nice? I didn't notice that in the catalogue. That lovely, like a filigree kind of a look. Aren't these lovely? Holly. Yeah, that's a really nice, usable paper pack. I'll definitely be coming back to that. Oh, I will quickly tell you the paper colours in it. So the colours in it are Bumblebee, Garden Green, Old Olive, Real Red, Soft Suede, and Whisper White. Bumblebee is that new yellow, the soft yellow that has come out as an in colour this year. Really, really useful colour. Alright, still a few more things. I'm getting to them all. Oh, this is the Brush Metallic cardstock. I actually thought this was in, I didn't read it properly. I thought this was in A4 sheets, but it's not. It's 12 by 12. So, and it's like, you can chop it up and use it on your cards, but look at it, it's beautiful. So it's like a foil. Is it one-sided? Yes, it is. It's like a foil, but it's kind of got, it's called brushed metallic, so it's a little different. It's got some different, turn it over. There's copper, there's gold, and that looks like champagne, but I don't know if you can see. Let me see if I can bring it up close so you can you kind of see there's like a, when it's called brushed, it's got like a, it almost looks like a wash over the top of it. So it's not just your flat, shiny foil. It's quite pretty. It's very soft looking. So move those out of the way. All right. Cool. Now these will be useful. These are foil, these ones, but these are new, coming in the holiday catalogue. And guess what color they're going to be? Because they're in the holiday catalogue. They are going to be red and green foil sheets. There's 2 sheets of each, so 2 green, 2 red, and they are really, really pretty. Look at those. Really nice. These would be nice embossed. I'm thinking this green embossed with that forest pine tree embossing folder. Wouldn't that look nice? Yep, that's one of my next projects. Wait to see what that's going to look like. Okay. Alright, so there's a couple of things here that I kind of saved to the end. Oh, This is another lot of ribbon. This one matches that autumn leaves paper. So you've got your mint macaron, like a beautiful textured ribbon, and some copper. That is just beautiful. So it's basket weave and metallic ribbon combo pack. Absolutely beautiful. Love, love, love those. Won't they look nice with that paper? Okay, so this is one of the sweets I like the most. This is the Snowflake sweet. Snowflake something. I should look it up and tell you the proper name for it. On the back here it says Snowflake Splendor Designer Series paper. This is not a specialty paper. It's just pretty. And I thought it would be absolutely beautiful. So you've got your different blues and purples. This is very me, these colours. And even if you're not a snowflake lover, I think you'll agree. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It is just stunning. I love snowflakes. I just think they're beautiful. And this is my only time of year. Christmas is the only time of year I can really trade in on snowflakes, because even if we had Christmas in winter here, it wouldn't be cold enough for us to have snowflakes. We don't get snow anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and use them because they're pretty and they're beautiful. And I do love this paper. I think that's divine. So I had to have that. And then, of course, it matches with the Snowflake Wishes set. We've got all these lovely snowflakes, some really, really nice sentiments that I thought were very pretty. There's even a happy Hanukkah in there for people who need that. And I love this, our friendship is one of a kind. I just think that's lovely. May your season sparkle. You can do lots of sparkly things with those snowflakes. Part of this suite, which I had already purchased, is this beautiful balmy blue glimmer paper. Isn't that just divine? You can see I've already used it. It's just beautiful, and I think we'll be cutting some snowflakes out of that with our so many snowflake dies. So just gorgeous, all these beautiful blues and purples, and yeah, it makes me just want to put the camera down and start making a card right now. So let me pull this out. So this is actually a couple of sheets worth, because there's some lovely snowflake shapes on here, and you can see you can layer them over the top of each other. But how nice would some of these be cut out of this? Aren't they beautiful? Like these really detailed ones. Mind you, my big shop probably wouldn't cut them right now anyway, so cannot wait for that new machine to hurry up and get here. If anyone's wondering what the price point of the new machine is, the big size machine is $209. So when I say you can get it in your kit for $169 and still have some money left over, that makes it an excellent deal. So do contact me if you'd like to do that. And that's available from the 4th of August. You could be all ready to go. There's also the beautiful Winter Snow embossing folder. So you can, I won't open it, you can see that it just cuts all these lovely, oh, it's not cuts, but it actually embosses all these beautiful snowflake shapes. So that will be absolutely stunning. And I showed you the snowflake sequins before. But they also match up with these, the blue adhesive back gems. Can you see them? Those are beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I love Christmas. Christmas is the bomb. All these beautiful things you can play with. Okay, so the last thing I left was something that I'm normally not interested in. These are some of the Halloween items. And don't leave me, because even I was impressed with these. I think this paper is absolutely stunning. Look at this beautiful black and grey roses, like a real vintage look. And even if you don't do Halloween, the paper is just beautiful. And that's what I thought I'd be doing. I'd be using it in non-Halloween ways. For those of you who do Halloween, well, you're even luckier, but you know, there's bats on the back. Well, I probably will never use those, but I definitely will be using the roses. There's some lovely flowers on black. There's also some beautiful, if you can call them beautiful, spider webs here on the back. There's a couple of different spider webby designs. But the other paper that I really love, I'm almost there. See, even the black and white stripes, that's beautiful. And these roses. Now, this is the paper I had to have. It's just beautiful. That blue kind of filigree look. Nothing to do with Halloween at all. And look at these beautiful grey and black roses here on the back. These are stunning. Absolutely beautiful. And I was thinking I could probably match in this paper here with some of this beautiful balmy blue, and I reckon I can do something really cool with that. So really, really, really beautiful. Love this black and grey harlequin kind of design. Absolutely gorgeous. So those to me are completely usable, and to go with it I got some black glimmer paper, which is also on the Halloween page. But you can't go wrong with black glimmer paper, right? I mean, it's glimmer paper, guys. Glimmer paper, which we don't have in our main catalogue anymore. Glimmer paper has gone, but this stuff is still here, so I'm very happy about that. These are also part of the Halloween suite, I believe. They're the Iridescent Pearls, and they're kind of black and purple and green and lots of different colours, really shiny and pretty. They almost look like they've been oxidized. Absolutely gorgeous. And then I had to show you this. This is really cool. Look, our box is getting empty. All right, this is called webbed ribbon, I think. Let me just see. Oh, it doesn't actually say on here. What does it? Oh, yes, it does. Metallic mesh ribbon is what it's called. And let me see if there's a ribbon. So when you open it, look, it's like this. Can you see it? It's really, really delicate. You can tie ribbons with it, but you can also stretch it into different shapes. So you can muck around with it and make it wider and pull it apart a little bit if you'd like to. So you can kind of do a few cool things with this. So I just thought that would be really fun to play around with, and would see what I could do with that. So this catalogue I love because there's a lot of things that lend themselves to good ideas. I mean, red velvet, you can't go wrong. Black glimmer paper, can't go wrong. Just some really lovely things to use. I'm going to pop it all back in, and then I'll just show you very quickly a couple of things, if you haven't seen them already, that I had already done. So I showed you this card that I'd already made with this beautiful little, I love sets with houses, I just love them. Then this is one of the new Peace and Joy stamp set and matching dies, and I stamped the background with those, which I think turned out really well. I'll just grab the stamp set so that you can see, but I added one of our gold hoops from our annual catalogue. Here it is, this one. It's called Peace and Joy, and that's what I used to make this. Okay, so there's matching dies as well that actually, this is very in at the moment, this kind of trendy thing to actually have the letters, the thin letters, then outlined with something and then outlined again. That's a really in thing right now. It reminds me, we used to have a lot of this back in like the 70s. I remember, you know, when I was a kid doing this kind of thing in my exercise books for like title pages and stuff at school, and it was really, we thought we were so cool at the time, and here it is, it's back again. So very cool. But you know, I cut out I got the joy, so I've actually cut that with my dies. I did the background with all the leaves and everything, the holly, these are all these little pieces, and I stamped this to the world from this one here, and then just cut around it with a pair of scissors and stuck that on. And it was looking nice, but a little bit ordinary. It needed something, and I thought, maybe one of those gold hoops. So I literally just popped the gold hoop on. It's not even in there properly. I need to actually put it in. I need to put it on properly with a glue dot and hold it in place. But you can see that I actually popped it in as an afterthought, and I just love how that joined everything together. So that's actually worked out really well. And then last night, some of you may have seen, I used the house set. So it's the same set as this, but I used the dies from that set, and the dies cut. There's one of the dies in there's a couple of little houses. One's got a star cut out, and I used the one with the heart cut out, and just did a cool watercolor background on watercolor paper, and then popped my little houses over the top. So really, really simple, quick card, but it turned out nice because the colors, for anyone who's wondering, are Bermuda Bay, Magenta Madness, and Bumblebee. There's that Bumblebee again. I'm using that Bumblebee a lot. It's a really useful color. So it turned out really pretty. I like all the colours, the way they came out. Okay, so as I'm putting all my bits and pieces back in, I hope you've enjoyed my little walkthrough today. I'm about to go off and have some lunch, but if anyone has any questions, I'll check back through all the messages. It's hard for me to see them while I'm actually recording. And what I would suggest is that if you have any questions, post them in the comments, and I will definitely look through everyone's questions or comments, and I will definitely respond to you. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Was that fun? So lots to look forward to. These things will be out for you to purchase on the 4th of August, unless you're already a demonstrator, which means you can get them right now. But if you have any questions, if you wanted to get your new machine cheaper or any of those things that we've talked about today, please contact me, and we can organize it so that it all turns out that you get exactly what you want. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Have a fantastic day. Enjoy this beautiful sunshine, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.